So what is taint analysis? Taint analysis is a method or a way to follow the input data of a program. With this method, you will be able to find in an automatic way certain vulnerabilities in a program. Let's look at an example in Perl. When you execute the following Perl program with the parameter wami, we will see that the program returns the user that is currently logged in. So in this case, it returned that project is the current user. So if we look more closely at the program we just executed, you can see that the program takes a parameter which is argv0, and then it puts that parameter into a variable called input data. That variable is then used in another function system where it will execute what is present in the parameter. So if we give the program another parameter, it will interpret it as a system comment. Therefore, the program is vulnerable to comment injection. Now let's analyze the same program but with taint analysis enabled. So we specify the Perl interpreter, then we give the command line switch T, which is taint, and we give the name of the program, example.pl, and parameter wami. Now we see that we are unable to execute the program because there is an insecure dependency in the function system. So how does taint analysis work internally then? So here we have a slightly altered program, and we also take as input an argument, and we place that argument inside input data. So what the taint analyzer will do is it will say, okay, I see this argument is placed into input data, so I will taint the input data variable, because it's possible that this variable might be used in the future to execute a command which we don't want to happen. If we look at the next line, we see that this variable, which contains the argument, is also used in this variable, which is the evil. The input data is then appended with another string which is evil. So because input data is part of the evil variable is also tainted. So then if we comment the next line, we see that the evil variable, which has been tainted, is used inside this attacker variable. So next, the taint analyzer will also say, okay, I mark the attacker variable also as tainted. And as an end result, we see the attacker variable has been tainted, which means it's input data. Then the taint analyzer will say, well, because it is input data directly from the command line, I will not execute the variable which is used inside the system function, and I will trigger an error, which is, for example, the insecure dependency which we saw earlier. So that's how taint generally works internally.